Morning Tuesday. Good morning if you're new here. My name is Melanie, if you didn't know. I've realised in every single other vlog I've never introduced myself. I just all presume that you know who I am. I'm currently walking down because it's Tuesday. That means breakfast with mum day. Even though I'm on prep, but I kind of wangle my macros to make it work. It's a very mild day today. I had a bit of a wobbly day yesterday, shall we say. Just again when it comes to money mindset and whatever else. Other than that, I actually had a really good day in terms of getting everything done that I wanted to do. Had a good night's sleep and whatnot. I'm really excited because I have got a really good contact now at Business Gateway, and I can get consultancy work paid for through Business Gateway and the council. So I had an introductory call with one of the finance consultants that I'm hoping to work with, Ian, and that's kind of given me a wee boost. I also made the decision to turn off my Facebook ads because, if I am being honest, having to pay out, let's be clear and transparent and open and whatever, I was basically paying out £700 every 3 days for Facebook ads, and whilst it was increasing the overall orders, it wasn't increasing them enough. So I had a bit of a panic this morning when I woke up and haven't had any orders yet, and there's only been 12 website visitors, but we're going to make it work. We're trusting in the universe. Everything happens for a reason. What else am I doing today? So breakfast with, talking about Facebook ads actually, after breakfast with mum, I've got a call with Emma and Anthony from Breeze Connection, and I'm hoping that we can kind of get a good plan of action put into place. I'm also very much getting out of my comfort zone because I'm on a very big roundabout here and I'm just vlogging because who cares if I've got a camera. Anyway, speak soon. Hi. I just needed to talk to someone because I find this today really hard. During my period in a few days, and we all know we all know what I'm like. I knew it. I was probably being a bit hormonal when so I had my call with Emma and Anthony, and we were talking about social media and whatever, and she was saying how over the course of her whatever time period, White Rabbit's lost something 1,700 followers on Instagram, and she thinks it's because I've been basically, I think she was trying to in a roundabout way say to me that she thinks that I'm number one, posting too much on the White Rabbit stories, and number two, posting about irrelevant stuff. See, from my point of view, when I go on a business page, see if it's literally just business stuff. For example, if all I saw from someone looking at the outside, looking at White Rabbit, if all I saw on the stories was a product box, or I would think that's so boring. Part of the reason that I think people like White Rabbit, and the majority of people started following me after I put that video out, and I was like this. And she just, I can see where she's coming from, but on the flip side, I don't know why, it just stupidly upset me. And then also, I think I mentioned before, but my partner's got quite severe mental health problems. I'm sure he wouldn't mind me saying that. He puts this pressure on himself, it's he's got this fear of ever feeling anything that isn't happiness. So he constantly feels he's got to be happy, and he has had a period of a couple of weeks where he's been so good, he's been so positive, he's been planning for the future, and then the last couple of days, because he's been working so hard, I think he's just exhausted. It's he's went in this dip, and because he's in this dip, it's perpetuating and evolving, and I never know what to do. And I also I find it really hard because I know it's not him, I know it's his mental illness, but I find it really difficult. Hello, It's sometime later. I'm still crying, but this time it's because I've watched a dog that had been abandoned get rescued, so I'm pretty sure a lot of it's hormonal. I don't really feel like it, to be honest, I just vegetate. But I've made up a little iced mocha coffee thing. You know how a while ago I'd got the mocha syrup? So I finally made one and it's actually really nice. So I'm going to go a walk because I've got about 5,000 steps to go, so it's nice and sunny outside, so I'm going to go and do that. Hopefully stop crying. I'm sorry, I'm always crying. But honestly, I'm really grateful that I have this space and no one can talk back to me and tell me not to cry, so it's great. Hi. Hi. Good morning. It's Thursday. I thought we could have a bit of a catch up. I know this vlog so far has not been the most bright and easy and positive. Let me just see if I can position you on my knife block tripod again. Is that going to work? Sit down. So it's not ideal, but we'll go with it. Yesterday, Wednesday, I just couldn't face picking up the camera, if I'm honest. I know, as I keep saying, that you know, I know that it's in part 2 PMS, the way I'm feeling. I had my counselling session yesterday morning, and I'm really glad. Like, that's where I'm so grateful for that, and that I do that on a continued basis, because it just obviously it helps me talk things out. And you know, sometimes I get annoyed on the days like yesterday when I don't pick up the camera because I can't face it, because as I keep saying before, like, this is partly my talking therapy, but there's always that little like shadow in your mind that there's always that shadow in your mind that you're going to come across as being like negative all the time, you know, like bringing people down. And I know, like, and maybe I should just speak to Emma, but after she said or suggested that I shouldn't be on the White Rabbit socials so much, and I can't remember if I said this on here on Tuesday night, but when I'd been thinking about it, and I still keep thinking about it every day, I feel like it was almost like being told I can't be myself, and that's been one of my hugest issues my whole life. It's like my self-worth has been inexplicably low, and then I was also talking to my counsellor about the fact that I don't understand why in some aspects of my life. So say for example, me choosing to be vegan, or me going ahead and getting my tattoos, and it's so against like none of my family have any tattoos or anything like that, like, or I'll be quite honest, I didn't get the vaccine. I have been adamantly against it for myself. Everyone can make their own decision, but for myself, I never wanted to get it, and I'm really glad I didn't. And I faced so much criticism from a lot of people in like my friends and family, well, mainly my family circle. But there's some aspects of my life that I'm so confident in, I'm so fixated on it. Once I decide to do something, I go and do it. And then I realise the other aspects of my life, when it involves people close to me, like my friends and my family, people I don't want to hurt or upset, I become a complete doormat and I let people walk all over me. I don't set my boundaries. I'm such a people pleaser. And I just want to be the same in all aspects of my life. I want to have that same confidence and, what am I trying to say? Like, I wish, like, part of my personality, I think I'd said to you before, I'd done the 16 personalities test, and I think I'm an... Wait a minute, I'll actually just go and tell you what I am actually, because I've got it here. I am a mediator, an INFP. Mediators are poetic, kind, altruistic people, always eager to help a good cause. And a massive part of that personality trait is being empathetic and taking on other people's emotions, feelings. Like, I'm the kind of person that can walk into a room and immediately I can sense the tone of the room. I can know, like yesterday for example, like I just knew my mum was off by what she was, just the way she was. And I really struggle to not then absorb that and take that on myself. And I need to just, like my friend Sam was telling me, I literally need to build a brick wall, not like to keep people out in the sense of like not continuing to be who I am in terms of like an oversharer and, you know, that kind of side of things, but a brick wall against absorbing people's feelings. If someone else is having a really rubbish day, it's not my job to either take on what they're feeling or solve their day for them. As Mel Robbins said, no one else is coming, it's up to you to change things, and I also need to remind myself of that, like no one else is coming from me. And it's the same when it comes to my financial situation, because in that book I'm reading, as I keep mentioning, The Illusion of Money, like your self-value is linked to your self-worth. And if I think of myself as really, really low, then like why is the energetic currency of money going to want to come to me? So I've been doing a lot of like meditating in the morning, journaling. I know it's not it's not going to solve everything. I need to actually take action as well. I'm really, really trying. And you know, sometimes I think about, like when I'm doing these kind of chats, like sometimes I think about just like cutting them out. And sometimes I do, if I'm honest. I'm also, regardless of whether I cut them out or not, like I'm just really grateful that I have this space to talk about things and work through stuff. I promise you this is not me at my worst. Like last year, probably just as well I didn't pick up the vlog camera then or decide to revive my YouTube channel, because that was a wild ride. Maggie, who did my Reiki, actually messaged me last night. I think Sam had told her that I was feeling a bit out of sorts, and she was just saying that before, a disruption of energy is a huge sign for transformation, clearing out the negative and shifting the energy up to the vibrational level for change. Embrace and enjoy the step forward. Because I also have to remind myself of that. Like a lot of the time when you feel in a funk or you feel things aren't just right, or I was listening to a podcast and they were saying when you feel fear and anxiety, it's usually you keep going because it's a sign of change and transformation. I'm going with that. Ew, he's just like slavered all over my notepad. Anyway, I am going to, I've done my ice bath. I'm now averaging about 5 minutes because I listen to there's this app that I've got and they do these ask formations. So instead of affirmations, it encourages your brain to look for things. So it says things like, how am I so loved? How am I so calm? How am I so... Anyway, I do that. It lasts about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to have my breakfast, which is porridge oats, protein... Oh, I forgot to buy strawberries. Oh, they didn't have any. Right, I'll need to use raspberries or something, and some dark chocolate. Then I'm actually going to walk out to... It's a wee bit later than I would have liked, but I'm going to walk out to the gym group and get my 30 minutes of Stairmaster out of the way, and then come back, have a shower, wash my hair, and then just get on with stuff. I made a ton of cleansing balm last night, and I also need to review, or want to review, my product pricing spreadsheet and like the margins and stuff there. So I'll do that and I'll check back in soon. I also forgot to update you on the prep status. So it is 80 days out from my first competition that I'm hoping to do, and thankfully my weight is now slowly trending down, which is what we want, even when I'm only, I think it's about 4 days away from my period. So this morning I was 80.4 kilos compared to last week. I was actually 82.4, so I have dropped down 2 kilo in a week. Didn't realise I dropped that much, but here we are. So, good stuff. I actually did a comparison photo from start of prep in March till yesterday, and I'm quite pleased because you can see significant changes, thankfully. I'd be worried if you couldn't. So yeah, exciting.
And I'm like, no way would Josie have them.
Oh, she heard them last night. Oh my god.
Are you enjoying this?
She's got her legs.
So, I've got home and the washing machine was just finishing as I was leaving, but it's like jumped out. I need to wait until Lee's back tomorrow to help with this. How weird. Talking of... No, not talking about anything. I'm home now. I was at Glee Club at the Park Hotel and it was torture because Fiona, who goes, had a plate of loaded fries, and I love the loaded fries from the Park Hotel. I usually get the salt and chilli ones, and all I had was, I've discovered that I like sugar-free Red Bull, so I had a can of that and 2 pots of tea and some of my dark chocolate because I didn't have 20 grams this morning in my breakfast. I just had 10. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired now, but I need to do the washing up, sort some bits for the morning. I've been moving stuff about, so my original plan was to, just got 2 clients tomorrow, and then we are going, not me and my clients, me and Lee and the family, are going to a place in Turbolton. My Aunt Alison and Uncle George, who stay up in the Outer Hebrides, soon to be Orkney. It's their golden wedding anniversary tomorrow, so they've hired out this, I think it's like a country house hotel thing for the weekend, and because it only holds a certain amount of people, they're kind of splitting up like who they're having. So tomorrow night is the cousins night, cousins plus mum and dad. Mum and dad are actually staying there for 2 nights or 3 days. They're making like a mini break out of it in Turbolton, who'd have thought. But anyway, we're going there tomorrow, but it actually works out quite well because I can get my like coaching client checker and work done in the morning, then and go for my walk. Then I've got a client at 1 and another one like Laura at 2:15. Then I can just come home and get ready. Because my original plan was to train legs, but I'm back at the gym Saturday morning because I've got Caroline's PT, so I'm going to train legs after I've done her PT. And then I'm heading up to Glasgow on Saturday for a posing session with Catherine again. And then on Sunday I'm going over to Arran for the day with my friend Sam and Maggie, who did my Reiki. I feel like I'm getting essential deja vu here. I feel like I've told you about this. Anyway, by the way, I don't know if I've showed you this. This is why it's really important to wear, can you see that? Jack! This is why it's really important to wear suntan lotion. I sat out in the garden yesterday for half an hour with Jack, funnily enough, and it was sunny, but I didn't think it was that hot, and look at the state of this. My face is fine, relatively. Lee was saying to me today, you look like you've got a tan. I think because he's just used to me being transparent blue, that apparently this looked like I had a tan. Oh hi, look at my pec muscles. That's just boob. Or pec, I don't really have boobs. Anyway, I also need to refill my vitamins. Going to do that as well. Oh, I'm dead bloated. I also discovered on the way home, I meant to stop and take a photo of it actually, the moon is huge. So it's been a combination of a kind of stressy week, a full moon and PMS is all came together. But I've actually felt a lot better today. I made a decision and set an intention this morning just to focus on gratitude, and there's a little app I use. I don't know if I've ever showed you it before. I mean, you could just write it down or you could do it in your notes app in the phone. You don't need like a specific app, but it's called Gratitude Jar, and basically you have got like a log that you write all your gratitude, and then it actually like stores it in a jar, and then you can press shake and it picks out one of your entries to remind you. So I've just shook it there, And the one it's brought up was, I just said I'm grateful for my home. So that's cute. Yeah, and I didn't really work much today, if I'm honest. By the time I'd been for my cardio walk back, I had some food, sorted some bits and bobs out. Lee came over and we ended up down a YouTube black hole watching all these like roast videos. And it was just really, really nice to spend time with him because I haven't seen him since he was working in Cardiff. As I say, he's coming to they're calling it pizza night. Says me that's on prep. But I'm actually thinking I might make one of those or take along the ingredients to make one of the little pita bread pizzas, and that might work out a bit better. Because in Resty I've actually got higher fats, so I can put my cheese on that and stuff, maybe. All in all, it's going to be a lovely weekend. I'm actually really looking forward to it. Oh! Actually knows. Right, I'm going to go now. Love you, bye. Good morning. Happy Friday. How are we all? Not that you can respond. Well, technically you can because you can leave a comment. How are we all? I had a really good sleep last night, which was lovely and much appreciated. And this sounds terrible to say, but I don't need to go into the gym today because I've had to, well, I haven't, but a couple of my clients have had to like rearrange and whatnot. And luckily Laura could move to tomorrow. So I'm going into the gym tomorrow morning for 2 PTs and like to train legs. So it means that I don't need to rush about this morning, which I'm really happy about. My battery's about to die. It is some time later than when I last spoke to you. I'm in my dressing gown, not because it's hair wash Friday, and I actually washed my hair the other day, so that doesn't even count anymore, because I was chilly. I need to go for a shower, and I am just finishing up some White Rabbit emails, then I might go for a shower, but then I need to finish off my coaching check-ins, then I need to do my hair, then I need to actually, I was going to say remind me, I actually bought some makeup bits. I am not really a makeup person, as you can tell, but I bought some coloured eyeliner because I want to try. I got a purple and 2 shades of blue. I'm not going to wear them all at once, but I want something that will make my eyes stand out. And a new type of like a kind of glowy foundation and a lip liner. What did I get? Came to like 43 quid. I'm actually looking forward to kind of making a wee bit of effort for once. So I need to do all that kind of girly stuff. I don't know what time Lee's getting here. He's just finishing up his work, so right, I need to get on. Goodbye. How do people do their makeup every day? All I have done is my eyes, my brows, and a quick bit of foundation, and I feel like it's taking me forever. I can't be bothered doing that every day. Anyway, I wanted to show you quickly what I didn't buy these today. This was just, I did that whole trick of trying to be professional and doing my eyes first. So today I got the Revolution Skin Silk, which I do actually, I need to brush my teeth, so I've not, that's why my lips are so pale. But I feel like it does give a nice like coverage, but it's not like cakey. Although I feel like it's kind of stinging my skin a little bit, so I hope that's not. My eyes, I just did, get me talking about me, so if I know what I'm talking about. My eyes, I just did a brown colour, and then I used one of my new eyeliners in the waterline. Yeah, it actually, hold on, it actually matches my nails. So I got that blue, another blue in a kind of peacocky, why is it not focusing? A kind of peacock turquoisey colour. Then I got a nude lip liner. These were all from Revolution, and I also got this, which is, I think it's just a kind of quirky thing, but it's one of these ones that's meant to react with your skin pH, so you can use it on cheeks or lips. If I feel brave, I might try it on my cheeks, and then it kind of adapts to colour. And then I've got the Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker. Why is none of this focusing? There we go. Lip gloss, which I'm not going to lie, I partly got as a nostalgic thing because I remember when this first came out back in the day. Anyway, I need to go and brush my teeth and then finish. My outfit is actually I am wearing, it's a dress I actually got from Poundland a while ago. It's really long, stretchy, and I'm just going to wear it with my new Sambas, and then I haven't decided what jacket, but we'll sort that out after. And I have done my hair, by the way. I tend to put it up in a kind of bun like this, so that to keep it out of the way, and then to get it to kind of, not curl, but anyway.
You've got to eat this, Melanie.
Actually,
My dog.
Oh my god!
My dog's bacon as well.
Do you maybe want to use my wee pita breads that I've bought? Would that be any easier?
Melanie, I think you sleep with that.
I know.
I feel like that might be a bit.
My sister's only like 18 months between us. Really? So we quite, I'm
Yeah, only if you can slide it over a bit.
Well, I'll leave it sitting up the side there. Well, I'll no. Yeah, that's sizzling.
Well.
Right, so that's that one.
I was asking if it had milk in the dough traditionally.
What did you say, milk?
I said,
Was that cooked then?
What happens if it's not cooked? I die.
No, you don't die.
what's that wee funny when you do it?
It's my food.
Eat that. Melanie's got to eat them
The
all.
pressure.
To the edges, is it cooked?
Maybe the blue people are better.
Yeah. Even move out of the way.
Oh!
Ah, that's a cool. I don't know what to be there. You like it? You like it? You sure you don't like walking?
That counts offside.
Today, and I just want to let you guys know that I'm absolutely loving it. I'm so obsessed with these characters. I really like Cameron Moore's writing style. I've heard that each book gets better and better in the series.
Good afternoon from Glasgow. I am knackered. I was in the gym this morning, trained legs, the kind that I was quite pleased actually because I really pushed myself because it was a kind of session where I went to stand up and nearly face planted. Then I was just in Extreme Gym there, doing my posing session with Catherine. We went through, the first show I'm doing is the BNBF in September, so we went through kind of potential posing options for that. With the BNBF it has more scope for posing variations than the UK DFBA, which has its good and bad points because the good thing is like you've got more option to show off your physique in different poses. But the bad thing is it's more things to remember. So I think it's now about 3 o'clock. I want to get myself, oh there's a big shipyard there. That would make sense since we're on the Clyde. I want to get myself I can see it. I've taken a notion for a Starbucks. It's the concoction that Lee discovered. It's like a oat brown sugar thing. I've not had a coffee today. So I thought I would walk along here, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get some steps in, get my coffee, head back down the road, and then I need to head back to Turbolton because I said I would drop my Aunt Margaret a moisturiser off. Then I'm going to do my beloved Tesco shop, food shop. Then what else do I need to do? I need to do a nutrition pack for Gillian at the gym. I need to do all my YouTube work, and basically I need to refill my ice bath. I basically need to do, or I want to do, or I get to do, because I'm so lucky, all my kind of Sunday tasks, because I think I told you I'm going to Arran tomorrow for the day, which I'm actually really looking forward to. Sam and Maggie, who did my Reiki, they're already in. Oh, you're recording. I was like, have I been rambling and you're not recording? I was saying, they're over there for a week, but just the way my diary is and stuff, I said I would go over for the day, so that'll be nice. But obviously it means I'm getting the 9:45 ferry from Ardrossan, and then I'm getting, I think it's about 7 o'clock or something, and they'll be back. Yeah. I'm only going to Arran for the day, but you think I was moving in. Hi. Running late as per, but let's go. Oh, I found the car park. Just need to go and get a ticket now. I realise 3 bags might be quite excessive, but food prep and all that. Why, where do you usually go?
Just abandon my quarry.
I'm presuming I'm just going to step on and find one.
Thank you very much. You might actually do that. And you're good to go.
Yes.
Do you want a drink of water? You just want water? Yeah, I think so. I've got one poured there.
No negativity, no jealousy is going to come in my way.
Ready to go.
How far a walk is it?
Up there.
Up there.
That's there we go. Shoot. Oh, it's warm.
What we need? Doing trading, here's some sheep community workers.
Wow, what an adventure today has been. I am just home. It's now 9 o'clock. I suddenly felt the urge to, because I've got some leg DOMs from training legs yesterday, to get into my sauna bag, and whilst I'm in it I am going to edit this week's vlog, last week's vlog, the one that should have gone up at 6 o'clock tonight but it hasn't, so it'll be a bit behind, and get that done. But I just thought I would come on and sign off this week's one, or next week's one for you. I thought I had put suntan lotion on, but I don't know if that's maybe wind burn, because I sat outside both to and from Arran on the ferry, so it was rather blustery. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me as always. I really appreciate it, and I will see you. Say bye. Say bye, YouTube.